Hello folks and welcome back to our playthrough of Star Wars Fallen Republic. So I was doing a little bit of just looking up stuff on the mod in between the last episode and this one, and I noticed that apparently the hyperspace lane for the Chiss doesn't open up until around the mid-game crisis. So if that's the case, we probably still have another 25 years if I recall correctly. I want to say it's around 8077 is when it's supposed to, is when the mid-game crisis is set for. So we still actually have a decent amount of time. In that time, I should probably be building up defenses, like over at Tanupe. Lead Ka, I don't know if that's going to be one of them, but it could be.
Technology continues
let's see. Armor technology will continue with just the regular armor plating.
Continues to advance.
We're almost maxed out on armor. Just 2 more levels. For the next, you know what, let's go for the sublight thrusters. I hate having to do just the very basic XQ platforms, but it is some kind of defense. So we'll go for it. Let's see, just for comparison's sake, we're currently at 43.7, and that's with almost all of the modules, well, all the modules filled up, and then almost all the buildings. I think the only building, Starbase building that I want is the shield one, but I haven't unlocked that yet, so we don't have it just yet. Terraforming. I've been wanting that for a little while now. Sila, we've maxed out all of your academy districts. I have more available jobs than housing though, so let's fix that with a habitat district. Also going to take a moment to look through and try and find what planet has the best trade. It might be Seoral, just because of the nature of the world. Yeah, it is Seoral. Okay. I had recently finished research on like the second level of trade markets or whatever.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
Have I done the academy here yet? Yes, I did. Okay. Gravity wells, shield capacitors. Let's go for fire control again. Even though I don't think I have any ships where I can put fire control on.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
Yeah, unfortunately nothing that I can put fire control on, which is disappointing. So, as soon as I get the opportunity... Ooh, the strip mining network. Let's go for it. So someone was asking about my hypermatter, that I should watch my hypermatter because it's pretty much at a 0 points. Reason that I'm keeping it like that, I may have mentioned it in one of the previous episodes, but I'm trying to focus on, instead of doing the hyperfuel, the synthetic hyperfuel, or just buying it through the markets. My goal is to eventually just buy hypermatter and then refine it. I think that will ultimately be better. But we'll obviously see. You know, it may sound like a good idea in my head, but then may not exactly work out. We'll find out. Heavy mining network. We'll go for another one of those. So really, we're just at a point where we're going to have to just build up. We want to build up our fleets, upgrade those. Oh, we do actually have a bit more. So we have about 30 available for both fleets. Not fleet capacity, but fleet command. That's what I'm trying to say. So we could do a Syndic destroyer on each. The information was unreliable. Boo. Yeah, let's do 2 Syndic
New ship
destroyers.
systems have been installed.
Maxed out our minerals again, and it
These
might
upgrades will make the defense fleet all the more formidable.
be time to start selling minerals in mass. So we'll sell 320 on the market and just get whatever we can from it. Oh, I see. So I was wondering why these are showing to be upgraded, the early Corvettes and the Syndic, but that's because I have retired those schematics. I retired the Vigilance, but for whatever reason it's still there. Should I retire the heavy? Nah, we'll leave the heavy frigate still around.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
I don't think there's really anything else I want to retire for the moment. Oh, I do need to upgrade these, though. Alright, I want to say fire control is maxed out. Ion cannons, shield generators. Let's go for the shield generators.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
Fabricators, engineering research. Let's go for the advanced droid workers. We don't use droids on most of our worlds, but on the some that we do, it's helpful.
A hostile force is attacking a spaceport.
A hostile what?
The latest in scientific research
Oh.
is ready for field testing.
Well, shoot. Oh, I forgot. I have my gateways working now. They can make it there in less than 100 days. And this also probably means that I have to go destroy these shardlings. Let's see, 34 and 33. It's gonna be a rough attack, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and increase our fleet command limit.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
Interdictors, yeah, I should probably get those to prepare for when we deal with the greater galaxy.
Hostiles engaged.
Obviously, the interdictors aren't of any importance dealing with these outside threats, but when we end up at war with, like, the Killiks and particularly, like, the Empire. Alright, we have another era perk available. Is it time for us to finally go for institutions? Probably, because we are approaching the points of needing to deal with it. So we got Military High Command, Research Council, Diplomatic Corps, Ministry of Production. Probably more than anything, the Military Command is the best one. Again, the way that we're doing this, we're not exactly going to be going to war, you know, immediately. But it's going to be something that we got to be prepared for. All right, so we got the planetary, let's see, Military High Command and Planetary Command Center. Seoral can get one. Also, do I have a garrison on Seoral? Oh, let's put one in. I don't think they'll get as far as reaching it, but I should be prepared. especially because this is my main
The latest in scientific research
alloy
is ready for
production
field testing.
planet. Alright, Tabanid gas is doing okay. Of the weapons that I could use, I'm gonna say that I should probably go and get more laser weapon production. It looks like we did lose a little bit fighting those little ships there. Let's reduce these in that fleet. And this one, oh, we lost like all of our corvettes. That was disappointing. Maybe I just should go with bigger ships.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
Research bases, I think, are only useful when being placed on like asteroids or deep space stations or something like that. Speaking of these deep space stations, I should probably build one. Let's go to Seoral. Build Megastructure Deep Space Station for 15,000 alloys. Although the Starforge construction site would be a nice little thing to start on too.
We're going to need maintenance after this.
But Starforge will work on once I've maxed out my fleets.
These upgrades will make the defense fleet all the more formidable.
Alright, we'll send these two ships back over here. Make them part of the fleets, and then we'll move for Crustai there.
Permission granted. Land on platform 327.
Constructing.
Council election imminent. Oh dear. So the council is made up of the Rebel Alliance, Corellian Security, and the Hutt Cartel. Does that mean that the Empire has been destroyed?
The latest in scientific research is ready.
Kinda seems that way. I can't miss the Rebellion era cruisers. Gotta go for that.
Permission granted. Land on platform 327.
Another, hey, Hammer Station. That will be useful. For those who don't know why Hammer Station is useful, so like the weapon aspect of Hammer Station isn't very useful, but it does provide a big boost to your storage capacity. I mean, our storage capacity is okay at 37,000, but we'll need more than that, especially once we start to build some of the really heavy ships.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
I think I've been going with reinforced
Ascendancy
shields,
technology continues to
if I'm
advance.
remembering what I've been doing correctly. Alright, let's split up these syndics. Alright, one at 41k, one at 40k. Should be decent enough. Let's go just straight in and observe. But I want to be cautious about it because they might be kind of powerful. And actually, you know what? I was thinking about it. The thing that I've been researching, the fire control, actually isn't
Ascendancy
involved.
Technology continues to advance.
It's not an aura. It's a component. So I was mistaken earlier. Ecological adaptation. That will be useful. Because once we terraform all of these worlds that are currently, you know, kind of not as good as they could be, for one, it'll reduce all that upkeep and the amenities usage, but also we'll get more resources from our jobs. Alright, let's see how it goes. I'm still concerned. You know what? No, now is not the time to... I was gonna go check out the shipyard for, like, you know, 40 worth of ships that I could build here, but I'm gonna wait until we're actually in the system. Alright, they got a little big force heading for us. If it was only a little bit coming towards us, it wouldn't be so bad, but it's a lot. Good thing, though, they don't have anything, they don't have any armor, and they don't have any shields. So let's see what we can do, and we just have to be careful and be ready to get the hell out of here. If that time comes. Alright, let's follow this battlecruiser here, because it's the most towards the front, so if there's one that falls, that'll be the first one.
Technology continues to advance.
Shields are kind of holding for the moment. Oh god. Oh god. And we still got... Oh god, I've made a horrible mistake. 45 days to retreat? Oh no! Admiral Malice is gonna die. Ooh, that was a bad... Oh god, that was really bad. I think they're dead. Let's check leaders. No, they somehow escaped. Okay, I will take it. I was almost positive that they were going to die there. Unless they changed something in the mod where, if you lose people who have the important leader trait, that they don't actually die in combat. Maybe? I have no idea. But I will just be happy and take it. Of course that eliminated the whole fleet, but I guess that gives us an opportunity to build up everything. Alright, let's go for... So how much can we hold in here? 220. So 2 phalanxes...
We're going to need maintenance after this.
Would be 120-ish. And then like another 100 of smaller support ships, pretty much. I think if I'm dealing with these Topaz Guardians and all that, I might want something... I might want to go for more ships that cause damage. And can take damage too. Let's take a look and see what we can do for tankier ships. So we have our Syndic. Syndic is more damage related, yes. And the battle cruisers, I think, were the more tankier. $674. What if I did all fire control? Of course, that completely takes all of our power. 681. It goes up a little bit. Not exactly ideal.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
So you know what? This is the one that's supposed to be tanky anyways. Alright, chance to evade, yes. Got the skirmisher artillery computers there, but none of those are necessarily what I want. Oh, and I can't save this design because it's already being built. Crap. Well, we got Rebellion era capital ships to start, you know, potential work on. Alright, so we're building up our laser cells. Ion, we don't really use all that much. Ordnance, we might. I am still kind of a little disappointed in myself there. That I just had them completely die. I mean, I didn't think that they would all come to attack like that, though they did.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance. These upgrades will make the defense fleet all the more formidable, Aristocra.
Alright, so let's take a look at some of the other cruisers that should have been unlocked. We got light carriers. That's all set correctly.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
It's not exactly notable, but it works. Still have the early heavy cruiser, the advanced cruisers. Give it a boost to its evasion. Let's see, advanced internal, advanced external. Actually, you know what? Let's do advanced external. And maybe I will use the advanced cruisers to be a little tinky as well. On their own, they really don't represent a whole lot. But I figure with these, I figure I might be able to do something with them. Oh, and they also have the link targeting for the armor penetration. Upgrade our little interdictor here. Our stolen CC 7700. Like Ecumenopolis construction. Yes. That will be nice. You know, thinking about it, is there any reason not to turn any of these worlds into Ecumenopoli? I don't think there is. I mean, I guess... Well, let's see. Do I have any worlds that don't focus that much on might? This one, kind of. I don't know. I can't decide exactly.
Permission granted to land on platform 3.
How are things looking here? 68.2. It's better. It's still it's not 100k yet, so. And I'm imagining being on Grand Admiral, we're gonna probably have fleets that are at 100k by the time we get out to the greater galaxy. Still working on the fails.
On the way.
Let's bring this little construction ship over here. Build Megastructure to build the Starforge. Gotta get rid of the orbital station.
Course approved.
Alright, Starforge construction sites. It's gonna be, let's see, 5,000, 10,000. So it's gonna be like 40,000 total alloy. Which means that Sea Oil here needs to focus more on getting even more alloys, and we can do that with a Forge District. So that is 2 housing and 4 metallurgist jobs, plus output goes up by 10%. Let's do it. Since I've got a good excess of minerals.
Ready for field testing.
Ooh, ECM 5 or the hyperdrive though. Let's go for the ECM, although I should do the hyperdrive because the hyperdrive gives more power.
Ascendancy technology continues to advance.
Not entirely sure what to do here. Let's go for the city district housing, I guess. Now, the Rebellion era capital ships. Oh god. We're not going to use this, our Shaft work in progress destroyer. That is just pitiful. We have Ascendancies, though. The Ascendancy Star Destroyer. So if the Phalanx is going to be tankier, the Ascendancy should focus on, you know, damage. Do fire control on at least a few of these. Build up the evasion. Of course, doing that messes up other stuff. Alright. That's a little bit better. Ooh, just get fleet tenders. Well, that'll be good. That helps out. I know the rebels get fleet tenders. The Empire I don't believe does, or at least if they did, it never showed up, because I was looking for fleet tenders in my Empire game. Alright, so we've built our little battle cruiser here. Let me organize this. Trying to decide what to do here. Probably just go for an Ascendancy next. For the firepower.
The latest in scientific research is ready for field testing.
Although the Syndic almost has the same amount of power. Though the Ascendancy, I think, has more defenses. We'll go for the Ascendancy. Why not? Stock exchange. And we have our little deep space station all complete. We got leisure districts, industrial districts, and reactor districts. Well, let's do a habitat. As far as trade, we got merchant centers, noble estates, trade markets. It does not look like we get the starport here, unfortunately. But we can at least do the merchant center. Oh, actually, you know what? Do the clinic. But yeah, the purpose of this habitat is going to be solely focused on trade.
I await your instructions.
Alright, folks, that's going to be it here for this episode. Definitely a disaster as far as what happened with the fleets. I should just leave the little crystal guardians alone for the time being, and instead focus on the other pirate fleets around here. Once I get everything rebuilt, and then once the other pirate fleets are taken care of, then maybe I can look back to do the crystal guardians. We should probably still have at least 20 more years to go before we get access to the rest of the galaxy. Again, I'm pretty sure that it's around 8077 is the mid-game crisis. So we still have a little bit of time to prepare, but thanks for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you all next time.